matchup against Canada as the #1 seeds who won their last 5 against Canada, and they were so good last week in Dubai, making it 4 straight cup titles in the desert.
Well, Dubai has been a favourite for the Blitzboks, and really enjoy their rugby there. You know, didn't start off well, but they pulled one through, pulled hat out of the bag, and put a performance there, and hopefully back it up this weekend.
Well, they lent heavily last week on their captain, Sheikh Soizwapi, who was just superb in the Cup semi-final win against New Zealand, which presented them with a chance to down Ireland in the big one. Decent crowd filtering on a Friday night here in Cape Town. Conditions are A1 for this matchup against Canada, who will be looking to the likes of Phil Burner and Brock Webster to try and cause a big upset, a big boil over here against the home side. We are ready to go on day one. Blitzboks are in the house.
You can see Zane Davis and Ryan Westhuizen running out, each with their marks of 35 tournaments. What servants they've been to the game. Ryan Westhuizen been in the system quite a few years, and Zane Davis, one of those characters. Good to be back in the system after a lengthy injury. But these boys will be hyped for this one.
They're going to keep the good times running against Canada. Phil Burner, their most experienced combatant, looking to limit the many attacking threats that the Blitzboks possess. Adam Leal in charge of this one. It's good evening to you watching on here in South Africa via Super Sport as well. Terrific to have your company for this, the Blitzboks first game of their home tournament here in Cape Town. It'll be Ricardo Duarte. We unearthed the superstar in Ricardo last week. Can he keep that form running tonight against Canada? It's Canada with a good take of the kickoff. Good defence straight up from Oosthuizen. As you'd expect, he does not miss. And now, as they did all weekend in the desert, South Africa fly up in defence, pressing hard, trying to limit Canada's movement. They've done so illegally, though. Offside will be the call.
You must be onside, number 3.
Yeah, you can see the Blitzboks getting off that line. Want to put this Canada team under pressure. Trying to get them past that advantage line every single time. Make the cut, make the steal, and build their defense from there.
Canada will look to the line, and they will just find they will. It's a decent kick to touch as well, and they can set the line up.
Yeah, such a crucial place in the game now. This line out. Canada have a very good feel. He's just going to call it himself every single day of the week. Blitzboks not even going up.
Great throw down the back, and now they put runners in motion. It's Isherwood going cross-field and gets collared heavily midfield by Duplessis. Nice and quick, though, for Webster. Webster putting men to work out wide, and now they cut infield, finding Phil Burner, who goes inside the Blitzboks 22 here with Webster. Webster cutting across field, almost through. There's good defence from Oosthuizen. Was it out? No, the call will be
You're stood in an offside position.
Offside, and Canada might just take a beat here and set their runners.
Just what a start here from Canada, putting the home team under so much pressure. Ryan getting a little bit overexcited. Ryan Westhuizen reaching over, but again, gives the Blitzboks a little bit of breathing space. The Canadian team is running hard.
I thought that ball might have been out to the fairway at the tail there, Chris Dry.
Come on, lads, just keep it moving.
It's your home tournament. You can be as biased as you like. I'll keep things level.
Thank you.
Alongside Gareth Rees, our fellow commentator and World Rugby Hall of Famer. That's okay. If you want to swing into action for the home team, you go for it.
Set.
Isherwood with the feed.
Stay behind.
Duarte trying to niggle at the back there and work it away and thump it forward through Kratz. Getting closer here, the Canadians. Oh, they look for the angle back in against the ruck, and it's loose, and it's away now with South Africa. Over to Sheikh Soizwapi, bouncing infield stylishly. Now looking to release the quick men out wide. It's Oosthuizen cutting against the grain. Slapping away goes Impifisa, all alone though. In goes Pretorius with a late clean out, still there for the home team. Usai's nice and quick, lovely ball away from Funbite. Here it is for Tricky Ricky, Ricardo Duarte, short of the 22, penalty Canada.
Oh, we've just seen, you know, both teams going almost the full length of the field. But Tricky Ricky, what a sensation he's been. Come off his first tournament, joined a SAS Academy team, sold his car to join it, and look where he is now.
It's a beautiful story. He was one of the highlights last weekend up in Dubai. He was smiling ear to ear every step of the way. He said, Chris, dream come true, and now he gets to do it at home.
He's doing it at home, and to think a year ago he almost quit rugby.
He has got game. That will be doing his thing in defence for the moment as Canada continue to ask questions. Around the corner comes Webster. Webster over to Mora. Again, South Africa good with their defence. Isherwood putting it to Burner. Now Isherwood continues on and sends it to the edges, and they'll have the first try here. Canada will bring a silence over the crowd for the moment through Russell. They're on the board first.
Yeah, it all starts up just with a build of a nice short line. Look at Field go. He get the wraparound and create the space on the outside. Ryan caught himself in between two players. He had no option. And Canada strike first. Really making the ball do the work, using the full width of the field, and conscious to get under the poles.
Burner and Russell connecting on the high five, and the 5 on the board becomes 7 now with the conversion, and we've got 2 to go in the first half. Webster going short and flat with a restart. Duplessis, good hands up high. It'll fall here for the blitz box. Backwards is the call, and Oosthuizen sends it over the captain, Soiswapi. And turn over to Pretorius. Angling crossfield and sending one defender away. Still going, Pretorius. What a handful he is. And now we head back. Penalty. High tackle might be the call here. It will be.
Yeah, definitely high. Blitzbox now taking it slow. This is what they love. You know, that penalty is set phase. How can we manipulate the defense?
Let's go then. Yeah, just there.
Duarte showing to Duplessis, now heading in his direction. Duplessis dumbing himself. Taken on strongly here. And now they come. Centre field. Fisser's made a couple of quality charges and now uses his feet and heads back left side. And away goes Duplessis. Soaked up every blade of grass available down the left-hand side. And it's 7-5 kick to come.
I thought that was a bit
He's going to need some ice in those boots. He took off with the speed, but the Impifisa, that's where it all started. Step back, cut back. You know, beat 1 or 2 defenders, open up for Miller, and that's all you need to do. You need to give some space out wide. Look at the build-up. He sees nothing on, he steps, hands off, he busts 1, he busts 2. And Miller Duplessis, you're not going to stop him 5 meters down the touch. He's just got so much speed. And you can just see the excitement on his face. They'll dive to come. Out of 10?
No, it's a 2. I give it a 2. He's a 10 out of 10 player, but we give it 2 for the dive. The conversion is away, and it stays 7-5. We've got a little more action to come, though, in this first half. There's Russell on the board first for Canada. And just now, the try for Duplessis. Canada may just walk off with a half-time lead. They will. And at the break in Cape Town, it is Canada. Surprise leaders against the number 1 seed, South Africa. They're up by 2. Welcome back to our coverage of the HSBC Cape Town Sevens at the break. In our final game on day one, it is these men, Canada, leading the host team 7 points to 5. It's been an electric first 7 minutes of play that we've just put in the rearview mirror. Chris Dry and Sean Moaning commentary. Hope you're enjoying every second that's elapsed so far on day one from one of the premier 7 stops on the tour. That one goes out on the fly. We're heading back to halfway midfield. Chris Dry, what do they do here, the Blitz box?
You know, they definitely in the back their penalty. Last week you saw them taking the scrum and smartly doing that just to suck in the defenders. And here we go again. You know, change a little bit of tactics. Get the scrum. They've got speed on the outside. They're going to get momentum. And this is a way to really suck in those big Canadian forwards.
We need to do better this side with the height to stay off the ground, okay? Crouch! Bind! Set!
Duarte with the feed, looking left side and has a little bobble at the base. He had men screaming for it on this near side.
It's just a little bit of over-eagerness. He really wanted to get off the fly. Miller Duplessis on his outside.
Better engagement that time this side, especially.
Yeah, ball gets to hand there. You're in big, serious trouble off that pace.
Crouch! Bind! Set!
Good pressure at the back, and Canada forced to work it across here. Nicely in the end, in fact, for Kratz. Kratz dropped by Van Dijk. Crucial tackle made. On they come, the men in red. This is Field. Field's lost it and will pack a scrum.
I only saw
the
one
Blitz
knock on.
box dodge
Listen
one.
to me.
Yeah, Blitzbox definitely dodged one there. Canadian guys not happy. Felt that it maybe was off the leg.
Cheers, lads.
Another opportunity to attack. We'll just take a look at this. Oh, he did put a hand on
Apologies, I've
it.
made an error, but my decision's made. I can't change it now. Thank you. Crouch!
Jake Field,
Bind!
unimpressed.
Set! Stay bound. Thank you.
Duarte, 10 from his own line. Duplessis across his own try line. Over to Van Dijk, who fends off front and now cuts to the outside and he links up with Shakespeare's wipe. He's really got to move here. Great cover defence there coming from
Offside,
Canada. It was Morrow with a stop, still with a blitz box. Midfield, Pretorius. Pretorius looking across to Fisher. Fisher spinning away and then dropped by Isherwood.
Never
We're
gets to the
tidying
ball,
up at the base there from the blitz box. Here is Duarte sending away a terrific ball over to Van Dijk. Skip stepping, hopping and throwing ahead. Here he comes. Boom! There's the try. Shilton Van Dijk, the player of the match in the final in Dubai and doing it oh so well at home also.
Yeah, Shilton Van Dijk, what a finish. But look at that pass. The short line over the top. The old goose puts it on the foot. He had the pace to get there, but the control and puts it down. You can just see he catches him with the eyes and then with a goose. Crucial point here for the blitz box.
We scored that opening try in the cup final 7 days back where set Ireland right on the heels and it was for nothing. It was a midfield charge and he cut them open. The conversion misses. It's 10-7 and just showing this here. Chris, you can do it on the side as well.
Yeah, he started that hole with his inside step, the handoff, got the break,
on the shot clock.
gave it to Shakes, got the good yards. Good that he finished it as well.
Subs done, Ruth. Thank you. You have 11 seconds. Time on.
Duarte trying to plug this one in behind. Oh, it's 6. and it goes into the arms of Ryan Oosthuizen, who always stays alive on the play, and it's 15-7, kick to come.
Ryan Oosthuizen on his 35th tournament. Oh, so good. And it's that deep kick. He didn't stop chasing. I think he got a little bit of surprise when the ball landed. But a good juggle. He started celebrating in the dive. And this is what this team does well. They put you under so much pressure at that kickoff. You know, opting to go deep and still getting there. Just good effort.
There's our man, Ricardo Duarte, Tricky Ricky, pinpointing the restart for the big guy, Ryan Oosthuizen, who helped set up a 10-point lead now. They trailed by 2 at the break. There's a bumping shot from Murphy, straight into the action off the bench. That one was out, wasn't it? At the back of the ruck? No will be the answer to that question. And then Emile says, penalty Canada. It catches him on the way through. They'll go back and redo it.
Yeah, it'll be a scrum. Unfortunately, for Canada, they really wanted to go.
The ball touched me after he tapped it. Scrum, red ball.
But how was that hit from Murphy? That's where it started. You know, so excited to be back in Cape Town.
Time off, substitutions. Number 20, red.
It's such a tricky pool that the number 1 seed, South Africa, find themselves in as well, alongside France and Fiji. Fiji too good for France in the game preceding this one. We had some other big upsets earlier in the day. Australia go down to Great Britain, and the big one was Spain downing New Zealand. Not many saw that one coming.
Stay behind the ball.
17-7 here, still plenty of time for Canada. Around the corner they go. It's a disconnection, but still with the Canadians. David's going in to make a low chopping shot. They just swarm time and time again the blitz box, and they want more points. So is Wapi. Duarte. Murphy. Out in front for Pretorius. Pretorius moves infield. Here now for Dupria. Most experience of each of the blitz box out on the field. So is Wapi coming back. Connecting here with Murphy, who'll go direct. Takes a ton of stopping. Good work from Canada, getting over the top and forcing the penalty.
Yeah, Murphy choosing the direct route, not always the most efficient, because your players following you, going around, missing that. But, you know, all credit Canada doing well on the ball.
Canada kick to touch, so the game is definitely going the way of the blitz box as the full-time siren goes in Cape Town. There might just be another try to go either the way of the Canadians or the home team.
And as you can see, there's an interesting change. You know, Sheikh Suizwape being so versatile, moving to the forwards.
Webster. Davids comes across and tidies up Kratz, who's been dangerous, and here it is. Uh-oh, little bob on the deck, and that will be that on day one in Cape Town. And it is the blitz box who come back from a half-time deficit to beat Canada full-time. 17 points to 7. They're on their way at home.
Yeah, Blitzbox coming off with a win. It wasn't easy, it wasn't pretty. And that's what it is, you know, Cape Town Sevens, week 2. After Dubai, never going to be easy.
Good to clear the ghosts of the Sevens World Cup here as well, where they finished back in 7th. Just exterminate, get them out of the system early on.
I think, you know, all credit to the coaches. They sorted out last week, you know, coming down to Ireland in that World Cup. And then coming off the great win in Dubai. But yes, it's always going to be tough at home. There's a lot of pressure, you know. People expect you to win.
All right, let's get sidelined to Rupert Cox, who has a couple of the main players with him.
Yeah, too many led their team out tonight. We'll get to that in a second. But first of all, Zane had to come back in that game, had to work hard for it. How pleased are you with the result?
I know before the game we told each other we had to prepare for war out there, and I think we got the war, but games like this, I know it's a pool stage, but you have to go in 100%. You can't let him knock first. You have to knock first if you want to be successful at the end of the day. But I think we can be happy with the performance and with the W.
And Ryan Oosthuizen alongside you. Ryan, a try for you as well. Important moment in that second half.
Yeah, I think we needed that to build some momentum. Credit to Canada, they really made it tough for us, especially in that first half. They're a good quality side and we needed to pitch up. Unfortunately, that first half was tough for us, but we bounced back well.
Now, we're used to celebrating 50 cappers on the Sevens World Series. You guys do a bit differently, don't you? You do 35 and you make a big moment of it. What was it like for you to run out together here at your own stadium?
I think Ryan, we actually do a special guy, like special friends. I love him. We have a love-hate relationship, and I think it's an honor for me to celebrate the 35 tournament with him.
And your local boys, born in Stellenbosch, just up the road, Ryan?
Yeah, born in Stellies. Zane is a Ronnebosch legend, so it's awesome to share this experience with him.
Okay, and you've got tough games coming. You've still got France and Fiji to come in this pool. So you know what Cape Town can do. Bit of pressure at home, got to perform.
I think we also have to worry about our process and not worry about the game. So I think we'll take it step by step. Like we said, it's a hurdle. Our first hurdle is done, a second hurdle. Doesn't matter which team we play in the corner, and it's any team.
Zane, Ryan, congratulations on number 35 and good luck for the rest of the tournament. Well done.
Thank you very much.
Cheers.
Yeah, a couple of our favourites on the circle. Chris Dry with a wry smile watching on as his good buddies get capped and as his former team huddle up, and we take a look now at how things have played out across day one's play here in Cape Town and Fiji in Pool A.